Good morning, Scorpio. I hope whenever you're viewing this, you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, or a good night. Whatever feels right. Um, I'm going to be delivering one of your messages from Spirit today. I lit a St. Jude's candle if you need aiding out of any way, or you're needing fast results if your money's looking funny. I also lit a clear communication candle, well, a blue candle. And I have frankincense going. You know what I mean? So yesterday, I feel like I'm doing good, dude. I went to the gym after work. You know what I mean? I did my hair, my nails. Like yesterday, I was like really just prioritizing me. And maybe that's something that you're doing or you need to do, Scorpio. You know what I mean? TLC, prioritize you, right? You don't want to like run yourself ragged for no reason. One more thing, dude. Oop. Incense stick. I'm gonna light you this cinnamon stick for wealth, prosperity, abundance, keeping our pockets chunky because we do like that over here. We love financial gain, unexpected money, surprise money. We love that. All right, man. So I got a new deck and I figured it would be fun to use on you. Or to pick a card for you. Uh, to see from my collie deck. I've had this for about 2 months now. I just read it personally for like self sometimes. But I just want to see what messages are needed for you. Super cool. I'm gonna read you one and then we're gonna bust into the reading. So yeah. I literally my objective was to wake up at 5 o'clock and I did. And I did. I set my alarm clock to like 5:30, but I woke up early. I woke up around 4:30. So I feel really good that this is like my personal time. I was trying to look for my mugworts cough tea, can't find it. So that's annoying. Alright, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you. These pictures are very beautiful, by the way. Kalyadara, Dahara. Some of these names I am gonna butcher, man. So, like, if you're like, that's not how you say it. Well, I know. I'm sorry, man. All right, dude. Let's see what it is. What your message is. You've drawn Kali de la Raja. She is not bound by appearances, options, or material limitations. She is both devoid of infinite creative potential that arises from it. Do not be afraid of uncertainty. If you feel you are without resources, take comfort knowing where there is lack, she restores abundance. She can bring forth uh, exquisite blessings and glorious manifestations from the sacred expanse of nothingness. Your soul can rely upon her completely. Cast your fears away. Here is power of the universe combined with the generosity of grace. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely about putting yourself first, you know, doing what's needed for you, Scorpio. So I'm just like, that is beautiful. She is beautiful, isn't she? So, Scorpio, let's check in on you. And we got the St. Jude's too. So, you know what I mean? The divine just keeps sprinkling blessings on you, Scorpio. You deserve. You deserve. It made me think of the song. I don't know if you watch Love and Hip Hop, but Scrappy's mom, Mama D, she'd be like, I deserve. She made a whole song called I Deserve, and that's what it made me think of when it came to me. So I'm just like, yes, you deserve. You deserve miraculous blessings. You deserve abundance. You know what I mean? Uh, it's a little bit weird since I have on nails. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on your cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I know when the highlight ring. Well, isn't it ring? That can only mean one thing. Mean one thing. I know when the highlight ring. All right. So yeah, dude, it just really seems like you're manifesting your true desires. You know what I mean? I feel like you're manifesting healing this generational trauma. You know what I mean? I feel like you're letting go of the power struggle and you're going with what the divine has online for you. You know what I mean? It's like it's unfolding out in front of you like one of those red carpets and somebody throws it in front of you and expect you to strut your little ass. Yeah, I see that. You know, I feel like you're making an agreement with yourself, with the divine. You're accepting the help and you're remaining consistent on the path that you're creating because you're the master manifester. You know what I mean? You're the main character of your life. So it's like you better act right and act like you know, right? Because blessings are going to be unfolding for you the more you continue to heal yourself. When you heal yourself, you're healing the collective and you're raising the vibrations. You know, also when it comes to your generational, line, you healing and not being afraid of change anymore. You know what I mean? Is the unspoken words that were so lost in the bloodline. You know what I mean? There was unspoken words that nobody spoke about because they just normalized it. And I feel like now you're stepping out of that. You know what I mean? I feel like now uh, you're changing. You know the systems, how everybody operates, and you're collaborating. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what it was that you had to sit there and, come into agreement with others in regards to being consistent. Maybe you're showing consistency in your bloodline. Maybe you're showing yourself consistency that you can do it. You know what I mean? And it took a divine intervention somewhere along the way. Maybe you questioned where your path was and you might have been feeling lost. um, but truly you were getting in alignment again. Sometimes we go on these little detours and these side quests, man, and I feel like it's just the little lessons that we have to learn besides the bigger ones. um, but it's beautiful that you're finally allowing yourself to relinquish that power struggle. You know what I mean? It just seems like you're just like, okay, it is time to heal. You know, you're like, okay, it's time to heal. My family, my generation matters more. You know what I mean? I'm going to stand up for what I think is right. That's what I see. What's coming for you. And that makes me happy. And if anybody hasn't told you, like you're making such great progress, Scorpio. You're coming together with your community. Look at that shit, bro. You're coming together with your community and you're showing people a better way. That is so fucking beautiful. Oh, oh, that is so beautiful. I love that, Scorpio. Keep being the visionary. Keep seeing the great vision. Keep healing. You know what I mean? Keep healing. Keep doing the damn thing, Scorpio. This is so good. Uh, I'm gonna get you an angel number. so happy for you, Scorpio. Let's get you an angel. Your angel number is 111, intuition, insight, serenity, harmony, clarity, joy, momentum, self awareness, initiative, unconditional love. Now is the time to realize your long held ideas. You're on the right path to turning your dreams into a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are coming together to support you. Happiness and new opportunities are on the reach. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. That's beautiful, Scorpio. Have a good morning. Bye, love.